now that we are finished identifying or classifying what these structure points are, and we understand how to delineate them on the chart and how they form, what their creation process is, we then talk about the SMB. So the SMB, as you can see here, here, and here, represent a change of trend, okay, or a change of institutional order flow, okay? An SMB is simply when one ISP overtakes another ISP, okay? So looking here, we have ISP 1, we have ISP 2, we have a break or an ISP failure. ISP 1 has failed to hold and produce a new low. It failed to hold. Price has now come above it and closed. ISP 2 has caused that to happen. So whenever we get a break of an ISP, we must ask ourselves, what caused it? So we look back and we look for the ISP that has caused it. It could be up here, it could be up here, it could be down here, it doesn't matter. We're looking for the most recent ISP that caused the break of structure. An ISP then represents the beginning of either a pullback phase or impulse phase of swing structure. Okay, so all it means is that there is a change of intention, a change of direction of institutional order flow. Okay, so up until this point we were bearish when price tapped into here, broke up, this is an area of liquidity to the left, broke up and overtook this ISP. We then build a bullish bias until proven wrong. Okay, so creates a new ISP, breaks, creates a new ISP, breaks, creates a new ISP, breaks. Then there's an ISP failure. We have to ask ourselves, what caused this ISP to fail? Is there another ISP? If the answer is yes, another ISP has caused this ISP to fail, then we have an SMB. If another ISP did not cause this to fail, right? You'd have substructure here that took out this ISP, then it is not an SMB. Why? Because this ISP is unconfirmed because it failed to break. So this becomes simply substructure. And the ISP to look at is this ISP here. Okay. One more time. An SMB, now we can assume that ISPs will then be bearish. ISP here, break structure. We have an ISP here, break structure. Pulls up. Creates a new unconfirmed ISP. It is then confirmed when we break the previous ISP. Here we can see that this ISP has now failed. So we must ask ourselves, what caused it to fail? We look back, we see an ISP. This ISP has caused this ISP to fail. So we get an SMB, or a smart money break. What does the smart money break tell us? The smart money break tells us that we are now in bullish institutional order flow.